slow down, baby. Let's take our time. Let's take our time, yeah. Let's take our time. Can we go back, back to where we? Can we go back, back to where we started out?
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be installing this beautiful hair from Tinashe Hair. So as usual, I am going to start by unboxing. I am firstly going to unbox the goodies. Note that I will leave everything you need to know about the hair on the description box below. And for the start of the moment, the hair, so it is a 22-inch straight wig that came with 2 wig caps. And honestly, I was so excited because how many things did I just take out of this box? So many goodies, child. Okay, let's talk about the wig. The wig has 3 combs for the hold and an elastic hold at the back. And it is a 5x5 closure. It is super soft and silky, and it doesn't have that weird hair smell that it normally has. So look at the closure right now. I mean, it looks okay, but I'm just going to go ahead and bleach the knots for that extra natural look. Okay, so when bleaching knots, you want to make sure that your hair is combed back. You do not want to touch any hair because you do not want to bleach the hair but the knots. So I'm going to use the frizz spray from Got2b to slick down the hair and actually remove it from the lace so that it doesn't get touched by the bleach. I will then spray the back of the lace with Got2b frizz spray again to make sure that the dye doesn't slip through or the bleach doesn't seep through and actually start bleaching the hair. So the bleach that I'm going to use is this highlight kit from Clicks. This is my favorite ever. It's super easy to use and it's super easy to get because it clicks. So I'm just going to mix it until the consistency of the paste looks something like peanut butter. It has to be really hard so that it doesn't seep through the lace and actually bleach your hair. I am then going to use a butter knife because I do not want it to press through. I only want it to bleach the knots. So I'm going to use a butter knife, and again I'm starting at the back to the front. And when I'm done with that, I am just going to wrap it with foil and let it sit for 20 minutes because these knots were pretty hard. And then I'm going to use purple shampoo to wash it so it doesn't look orange. And this is how it looked after.
Let's take our time, yeah. Let's take our time.
Okay, so now we're going to just plug the hair. I am going to secure it with pins and I'm going to separate it into 2. So I'm just going to do a middle part, and then I'm going to part the hair that is in front because that is the only hair that I'm going to be plucking. So when it comes to plucking, I just normally do so little, just for it to look natural and to get rid of the super huge volume at the front. So I'm just going to use a tweezer and I'm going to start plucking. So as you pluck, you also comb it to see how much hair you're losing and to actually see if you're plucking really well, because you do not want to over pluck your closure. And then I'm just going to part it again and pluck, and then from there I'm just going to pluck the hairline and I'll be done. It's really simple, and you do not want to overdo it because if you do, then you're gonna get a balding closure, and we don't want to see that.
From the start, me, I know you, loved you from the start. I never thought I'd feel like this. Ooh, I never thought I could. I never thought I'd be on my feel mine. I'm spending my time in love like I should, and no more struggling. I'm all good. Yeah, I never thought of.
And this is how it looks after, and I'm so happy with how it looks. It looks natural, but not too scalpy, if you know what I mean. So now I'm going to take some heat protectant serum and I'm going to apply it on my wig and iron it or straighten it for that extra silky look kind of thingy. And you know, from there we're going to move on to the install.
Back to where we go back to where we started out.
So I'm going to put on the wig and then I'm going to take my comb and comb it back the closure. Comb back the closure just to see how it looks on me, and because I'm satisfied with how it looks, I'm just going to stick it on. So I'm using Got2b Freeze Spray, just where the closure will go, and I will use a pantyhose to make sure that I secure it. Now that the closure is secured, I am just going to take a pair of scissors and I'm just going to start by cutting the double sewed frontal or closure parts first, and then I am just going to cut the closure also, like the excess lace, little by little, as you can see. And I want to do it in zigzag motion so it looks natural. And as I always do, I'm going to spray the tail of my comb also and press it on to make sure that it looks natural and the lace is not lifting. As always, I am going to do a middle part. You know me and middle parts, okay? And I'm going to use a wax stick together with the hot comb to make sure that it looks silky and nice. You know, we want gorgeous wigs, but most importantly we want to tame the closure, so no flyby hairs, and it's actually really sleeky. And look at that closure. I love it. Just like magic, hey?
I never thought I'd feel like this. Ooh, I never thought I could.
So now I'm going to dab some foundation on the lace to make it blend to the skin. And do not worry about the fact that I'm also like applying on the hair, because I'm going to use the edge brush and to brush away or off the foundation that touched the hair. And now it looks even more natural, and I am happy with this install. And this is how it looks with makeup on. I'm in love with it. A 5x5 closure is actually a good idea. I didn't realize that until now. Now look at this length.